Okay, it's a reading for Sagittarius. So, what do you want them to know today, Spirit? I'll pull from the Ancestors deck. Let's see what messages the Ancestors have for you guys. You know, I'm feeling like a heavy, like a lot of you guys are going through the holidays, and, you know, if you've lost family, it's really hard. I can just sense that. But the Ancestors are so strong. Like, they really are trying to get messages to you guys that you're not alone. That even like at Thanksgiving or whatever you guys celebrate, um, just know that they're like right there with you guys. Like their bodies are gone, but their souls are not. Snake, shed old skin. Okay, so this talks about like needing to kind of recreate yourself, but it also could talk about snake in your midst. So let's see, be devoted and committed, sage energy. So make sure you're being committed to like your spiritual journey and your goals and things that you need to do, and take time out for yourself. That sage is somebody who's very wise. Look, talk about wise. Grow within your current situation, okay? So like I said, there's a lot of, you see how there's an old man, an old lady. There's a lot of ancestors who are with you, guiding you, helping you, giving you signs, helping you along the way. A lot of you guys are seeing like certain birds, feathers. These are all ancestors. And if you're seeing the owl specifically, like, I mean, the owl actually comes to your home, it's in your trees. That means that they're choosing you. That you probably, I guarantee you, 99.9% have a gift to be a seer. The owls are the seers. Those are spiritual people who can see things in the dark. Well, speaking of seer, look, I just heard them tell me, look at the bottom. So the seer is somebody who can see things in the dark. They know what people are thinking, feeling. You could, to give you an example, this is how you'll know if you have this gift. So say you're interacting with somebody, even online. This person could be clear across the world. And all of a sudden, and the reason I'm going to give you this example in particular is because you may not understand why you're feeling this. So I need you to be very careful. So say you're talking to somebody online, and all of a sudden you just start feeling this like strong, passionate, sexual energy. Okay, and in your mind, you may be thinking like, "Oh my God, I'm so attracted to this person," even though they're like over in Egypt. No, you're picking up on their lust. That person you're interacting with has a lust for you. Okay, or that's why the example I'm giving is because you have the ability to feel what other people are feeling. So if somebody has a problem with lust, you'll pick up on it. If somebody's depressed, like you could be sitting there in the best mood and all of a sudden just be so depressed and you don't know why. It's because you're picking up on somebody else. Or grief, like you know when somebody's in sorrow, you know when somebody's lying, you know everything. When you're a seer, you're nothing but a walking energy box. Like you know what other people are thinking and feeling. And you'll have no proof of this, but you'll feel it, okay? And then later on, like maybe that person will say something, but that's how you'll learn. You learn discernment. You're a seer. And so you have to protect yourself if you have this spiritual gift because like I said, you're able to pick up on people's lust and stuff like that. And so I don't want you to get in your head thinking that you're falling in love with somebody or you're just so attracted to somebody when in reality it was just that person had a lust problem and you picked up on it. And so you thought you were feeling this attraction when really you weren't. You were just picking up on their addiction to lust or sex, okay? So be very careful. Like in another thing seers will experience is till they really figure out their powers. They'll think they have all these really special connections with people. Um, but when in reality it wasn't. You were just picking up on certain different energies. Like it could feel very magical in the moment, But then you'll go back and you'll look and you're like, son of a bitch, I was the one with this gift and I was just picking up on them. Like, so anyway, you guys, a lot of you are seers. And that's a gift that Spirit wants you to understand more. You may want to Google seers. There's not a whole lot of information on it. I mean, you could do some digging, but the only way I can explain it is you have a sixth sense. Like, you can just literally look at somebody and instantly, like, you'll start seeing their childhood trauma. You'll see their fears, their worries, like, everything. Nothing's hidden from you. Like, you can just see everything. It's a gift, and it's a really huge gift to be given. But if you start seeing owls show up to your home, that's their initiation process. They're going to start guiding you and showing you your gift. And another thing, the seers, like when they pick you, throughout your life, they'll use birds. Like, the birds are the messengers. You'll start to understand that every single bird that shows up is telling you something, okay? Like, it's almost a shapeshifter type energy. It's a beautiful gift to have, and they don't choose everybody to have it, but if you have it, just know that you've been chosen. Air guardian, shift your perception. Yeah, there's a need for you guys to truly see things from a higher perspective and to not be so stuck in worldly things, and understand that you're far greater than what meets the eye here. So make sure that you're understanding things from a spiritual standpoint, because even when something bad happens, like a breakup or a death or whatever it is, it all serves like this beautiful purpose. And you'll start to, if you shift your perspective on that, you'll start to understand it. It's kind of like being like the eagle. You have to go above and see things that other people can't. And the owls are called night eagles. So it's really beautiful, to be honest with you. Look, we have this direction guardian came out again. Choose your path. So you're being guided. To me, this is like the Wheel of Fortune card. There's destiny at play here. But they're choosing you, and it's funny how I said be like the eagle, and then there's the eagle. But they're moving you in the direction, and nothing can stop this. Like, where they're taking you, nothing can stop it. And it says, trust your talents in changing times, okay? The fox is very cunning. He's very smart. He could be a trickster, but he outsmarts others. So there's a need for you to be that way, especially when it comes to like business. You're gonna, in order to survive out here, you have to be one step ahead of your enemies and people and stuff like that. But you really don't have to worry about it too much, I feel, because this is just natural with you. Those of you who have these gifts, you don't even have to try. It just comes naturally. And then look how I was talking about a shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Okay, so a lot of you guys have these gifts, and they're trying to show you that you have these gifts so that you can use them. But it's time. It's like, a lot of you guys have known you had these gifts. You just might not have understood them. Like I said, when I was going through all this, nobody taught me. I didn't know any of this shit. Like, I had to learn it. Spirit had to teach me it. And it was just a process of learning, like through dreams and visions. But look, Stargazer, set your sights higher. A lot of you guys also have like these star seed imprints. Your ancestors are not from here. But you guys need to start setting your sights higher. Start thinking of things in more of a spiritual sense instead of a human sense, like down here. Because that, I don't even watch the news. Like, I have TVs in my home, but I don't turn them on. Because once you go through a spiritual awakening, you start to understand none of this shit down here is really real anyway. Like, it feels real, but it's not. It's kind of hard to explain, but there's a need for you guys to focus more on higher perspective, higher, spiritual lessons, and understand that Earth is just a school. That's what we're here for, to learn and to grow and ascend and to help each other. And then look at this, the bee. Holy shit. Yeah, you guys are going to be getting some money here, okay? So we have the bees, and if you guys have watched me for a while, you know that, like, the bees are our sign. Like, whenever the bees or the rabbits come out, I know that, like, this is abundance. Like, this is money. So you guys are going to be getting money here. There's, like, going to be a lot of growth. Some of you guys are going to also have children, so just know that. Some of you guys are going to be having kids. If you want kids, you will be having them, but this is like spring and summer. But it's not so much the season that they're wanting to show, it's what's coming, okay? This is abundance. Like, when you guys start using your spiritual gifts and sharing them with others, think money and everything you want will just flow to you. I know a guy, he's really brilliant. He's a really successful man, but he always says, don't worry about making money. Just be the best at what you do and the money will come. And that's exactly what is going on with you guys. Like, a lot of you guys are very successful and are going to be very, very successful. But the bees, this is like the honey, you guys are attracting a lot of things, like that Empress energy, whether you're male or female. And then the rabbits, what do? They constantly, like, they breed, so they recreate. But I just see a lot of passion and a lot of abundance coming from these two cards. And things in the past that you've planted are now going to be coming into your reality. Like, the seeds that you've planted are coming back to you tenfold here with this bee next to it. So it's really cool because it's summertime and you're not really going to start seeing, or it's wintertime, so you're not really going to start seeing a lot of bees, but Spirit wanted to remind you the bees are still here in your energy. So, and it's funny, when I was doing readings a month or two back and we were all seeing the bees, like, I had so many people commenting and saying, like, oh my goodness, the bees are everywhere, which is common because it was in summer, but not so, it was kind of in fall, but it was kind of cold where I was at, and I had this bee just kept setting off the motion on my outside camera, and it was like, I just know that it's like spirit. Like, spirit wants to remind you also of animals and insects. They don't just use, like, the most prettiest animals to get your attention. So when you're seeing, like, insects, no matter what it is, whether it's a spider or a ladybug or, I mean, it could be anything. A praying mantis. It could be something you don't even want near you. But if you will start to see things from a higher perspective, you will realize that everything is alive and everything has a message, and that it's all a gift from spirit. But it's not until you awaken and your eyes are clear that you start seeing, like, wow, now I understand why that insect was there that day. Or, you just understand everything is alive and that we're all like one. So I'll quit preaching for the day. But it's like, so your ancestors are telling you here, look, they told me to cut the deck. Look at that. High Priestess. Harness your mystic power. So see, a lot of you guys are like this High Priestess. And it's crazy. In yesterday's reading, I was really thinking about that later. Well, that High Priestess came out. It was talking about the secret keeper and how to have the keys to knowledge, and only certain people could, like, access this knowledge. Just know that, like I said, a lot of you guys are not choosing to do spiritual work. You were chosen. Okay? And that's who they want. They want the pure in heart. Spirit will use people who are pure, who have good intentions, because they know when they start blessing you and helping you that you're going to use it for what they want you to use it for. So just know, if you're seeing the numbers, you're seeing all these different signs, and you're seeing the birds, and you have a sense that something's, like, you don't feel like you belong here anymore, here on this earth, it's because they've chosen you. You didn't choose to do that. Because you'll have some people who literally seek this stuff out and are just like begging to be chosen, but a lot of them it's because they want some type of power or they want to use it for things that aren't good, you know. But others of you are just innocent and you're just going on about your day and you're seeing all this crap and you're like, what does that mean? Or whoa, why was that there? They've chosen you. So a lot of you are chosen and don't even realize it. But as like time goes on, you'll start to realize. I'm also hearing some of you have the gifts like you dream things, like you can dream and you'll dream about like your friends or family's births, like they'll be having babies and you know what the babies are going to be before they come, or you'll dream of somebody passing and then they pass. You have that gift. You're like one of the seers. You can see into the future. So Spirit, what else is coming towards Sagittarius? What other messages do you have for Sagittarius? Huh. Hold on. Okay. They're telling me to pull one of these oracles. Truth be told and poised. Huh. So you guys are going to find out some type of truth. There could be somebody who's wearing like a mask and you're going to find something out. But you're going to stay grounded. Like a lot of people have tried to knock you off your pedestal here. But it's not going to phase you anything. Whatever you find out, I feel like you already known. But you see again, there's the owl. So a lot of times it's like Spirit wants you to pay more attention to what's on these cards than what the book says or what this word says. A lot of you guys are about to find out that you've been chosen. The truth to be told is that you have been chosen, that you're a seer, that you have these gifts, and that you're poised for these gifts. You were meant to be out here sharing your gifts. And you know what? You see how the owl has that like window open? I feel like what they're telling me is the gifts are about to be, like they're about to open the floodgates here. It's like the window of heaven is being opened to you guys. And all these gifts and all these things that you didn't realize you have are about to be flooded into your life. And you're just going to feel loved. Like you saw those little hearts. You're going to feel loved by Spirit, knowing that like these amazing, you know, like a higher power and these ancient beings are picking you for something. And then look, you're meant to create. This is the masculine energy. This is like creating something. You're meant to create something. They didn't give you all this knowledge and all these gifts for nothing. So there's something here you need to create. Okay? A lot of you guys are meant to create businesses, and I talk about that a lot. And you know, some of you, I'm just to be honest with you, you're very gifted. Some of you guys are so gifted that you could just do nothing but your spiritual work, but you're still working like an 8 to 5 or 9 to 5 job when Spirit's telling you that was never your calling to begin with. Your calling was to do nothing but spiritual work. So that's for somebody. I don't know who needs to hear that, but somebody knows that you were created to do nothing but spiritual work. Yeah, I knew this was going to come out because I kept seeing it. TikTok. So it's time. Everything is happening here in divine timing, but you're going to start noticing a shift. Your gifts are going to become more prominent. You're going to be pushed more to do certain things, but they're telling you it's time. Yeah, and they want you to get out of this. Like, you don't know what you're doing, where you're going, you're depressed, you're emotional. They're telling you it's time to come out of this. Like, you know who you are. Like, you know that you were chosen. They want you to get out of this energy of not pretending like you don't know which direction to go in when you know what direction they're pushing you in. That's why that direction guardian kept coming out in that other oracle twice now. Yeah, look, change in the wind. It's time. So they're about to change you and transform you, and they need you to understand this is all for a higher purpose. So when you start noticing friends, family, shit like that being moved out of your life, it's because they are moving you to something far greater than you can ever fathom. You'll understand why you had to go through so much despair and heartbreak. Some of you guys have also, who have these spiritual gifts, have lost family, and you're mourning these family members. You need to understand that these family members are now your spiritual guides. They are now the owls that you're seeing, the crows that you're seeing, the insects, the numbers. These are your ancestors who are pushing you to change to something far greater than you've ever experienced. And it doesn't matter what age you are. You could be 70, 80 years old. Okay, there's no such thing as time. Time is an illusion when it comes to spirit. So even if you're older, don't feel like it's too late for you. It's not. So somebody needed to hear that. It's not too late. It's never, if as long as you have breath in your in your life and you wake up and you're breathing, God still has a purpose for your life. And he wants to use you. Yeah, and then look, here goes the ancestors again. There's also money coming to you guys, because the elephants to me is always prosperity, but they're removing blockages from your life. And, you know, this talks about doing things by the book. Like, a lot of you guys, like I said, are doing 9 to 5 work that you're not meant to be doing. You're not meant to be doing things by the book. Like, you have a far greater calling on your life than to just go to some job every day and work for somebody else. When you know in your heart you should be doing spiritual work full time and trusting in the divine to take care of you. Okay? So I don't know why I'm saying that. Somebody needs to hear it, because I feel like there's somebody watching who already does spiritual work and is really good at it. But you still have another job, and they're like, no, no, no. Like, it's time to let that go and fully tie yourself to us and follow us and trust us. Because you're being guided by a higher power, and they're holding on to you. You see how I said that even though your ancestors are gone, like their bodies are gone, they're not. They're still tied to you. You guys are all still attached to each other. Okay? So, that's why they wanted me to pull those cards. So let's just go to the tarot. So what is coming towards Sag? What is coming towards them, Spirit? Who or what is coming towards Sagittarius? Four of Cups. You guys could be focusing too much on the past. Cancer energy. And you don't realize it, but you're about to get some type of new love or a blessing here. Spirit's about to give you something. Wow, look at that. This is why I love Spirit, man. Look at this. You don't see it, but Spirit is about to hand you this huge cup, this huge blessing. And then here, boom, ta-da, how you like me now? There goes your cup. And you're getting a huge blessing from the divine. That's like the Holy Spirit energy, Scorpio energy. So a lot of you guys, like I said, are transforming, going through like a death and a rebirth. And then we have the wheel. Like when the wheel comes, nothing can stop it. So your destiny is here. Everything's playing out in divine timing. You're also putting like the devil under you. Like, he don't like it. Look how shocked he looks. Like, oh shit. But yeah, like the wheel is coming here, a huge blessing. Like, it's like destiny is showing up here. Something you've been waiting. Wow. Something you've been waiting for. And then here goes Spirit. Like I said, a lot of you guys have these huge, for a lot of you, these are spiritual gifts that are being given to you. You're getting the keys to the secret knowledge. And it's because they trust you. Would anybody give you a key to their home or to their car or something if they didn't trust you? Hell no. But they trust you. The spirits are trusting you. So there's something here about getting these spiritual gifts. And it's like, you see how her toe's in the water? A lot of you guys need to start putting your toe in the water, testing the waters out, trying out your spiritual gifts. No matter how silly you may feel, you'll get the hang of it, and you'll start to understand what they're doing. Look, and you're going straight to your wish fulfillment. You're walking away from all these things that no longer serve you. That's what all those cups are, is things that didn't serve you. And you're walking straight to your wish fulfillment, which is right on top of this Ace of Cups, which once you get to the 9th cup, you've reached wish fulfillment. So you're leaving a lot of things behind, and that was all for a greater purpose. So don't be sad when things leave your life. Or people. Yeah, they're taking you on a brand new journey. You're manifesting all this, whether you realize it or not. You're very powerful. So the magician, he has everything he needs. He has the love, the money, the wand to create. He has everything on his table, but the way he activates it is through prayer to his ancestors. So your ancestors are wanting to work with you, your spirit guides. They need to hear from you more. They need you to spend more time with them, okay? And you're gonna, it's like, a lot of you guys don't realize it, but like, it's fine to go find somebody to fall in love with and marry and start a life with. But a lot of you don't realize it. Once spirit picks you and you fall in love with what you do spiritually, it's like nothing even matters after that. It's a very strange thing to encounter, but I see you guys are manifesting what you want here. Yeah, and look who you're leaving behind, the devil. They want you to leave toxic people behind, and that's why you're going to notice that a lot, like I said, a lot of people are going to leave your life, like we have that Change of Wind Oracle card. People are going to walk out. People are going to leave. But you have to, that's why they need you to look at things from a higher perspective and understand that these people can't go where they're taking you. Because when you're chosen, they can't go with you. A lot of these people are not meant. But the good news is, as you ascend and you do go on your spiritual journey, you'll find other spiritual people who you will meet there. But a lot of these toxic people cannot go. So don't be upset when they leave, okay? Because they're making you walk out of these people's lives and away from that devil. That's why the will has stepped in. Spirit's like, no, no more. The devil is now under you. They're taking them out. Toxic situations are leaving. Yeah, and then look, you go straight to the sun. And then you see the sun here on Taking Leap. So you guys are moving into the light. You're going to be very, very happy. Very happy. Leo energy. Yeah, you guys are making a choice. This is also spirit picking you. They've been watching you. You see how he's standing there staring down at the earth? That's God. That's spirit. You see the eagle? They're telling you to look at things from a higher perspective. And you see how the hand is on the wand that is cemented in? The other one's fastened. It could be knocked over at any given time if a storm came or whatever. This one is cemented in. It ain't going nowhere. And so Spirit is telling you, Sagittarius, or whoever you are watching, you don't have to be Sagittarius, you've been chosen by the divine. And this being, God, this higher power, is so big and so great that he holds the world in his hands. But yet, he's chosen you. So once you start to understand how powerful you are and what's actually happening and who's chosen you, it's really going to change your perspective on what life is really about. But you've been chosen. And you've been through hell and back. This is Sagittarius energy. This is the wounded healer. But every one of those wands represents something you've had to endure. But you have to understand that's the reason they chose you. They chose you because you're seasoned for a reason. Every one of those hurts or every one of those losses that you've taken, every battle that you've faced throughout life, it was all for a divine purpose so that they can choose you. Because had you not experienced that, you wouldn't have the wisdom to become the high priestess or the high priest, what they're using you for. So this is like a divine reading. You've been through a lot. And I feel like throughout life, the devil has probably attacked you. Like one thing, one after another, one after another. But you've been chosen because you are the wounded healer. Yeah, look at that. There you are, independent, surrounded by money, looking good, feeling good. Your finances are going to be great. But you see how you're alone? It's like they chose you. They put you alone for a reason. So if you are alone right now, just know it's all for a reason. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Look, 999. So like I said, in numerology, the 19 is the alpha, the omega, the beginning, the end. But the 9s represent completion. And the 9s also are very adaptable. They can adapt to any situation. And they're also mirrors. They're walking mirrors. So when you meet somebody that was born on a 9 day or is a life path 9, they have the ability to heal people and trigger people because they're just mirrors. So they reflect back to everybody what they need to heal within themselves. And that's a lot like what a seer is too, because a seer can look at somebody and pinpoint what hurt they have and then help them heal that. But the 9 is also the hermit, which is the 9th card, okay? He used to be the magician. He used to be the 1 energy, but he transformed to the 9 and he's become very wise. So we have these 3 9s coming out, letting you know that a lot of the battles and the things you've went through are now complete. And it's time for you to move on to the next, which is actually the number 11. So if you've been seeing like 911, the 9 is the completion and the 11 is the next stage. Because in numerology, there's 1 through 9, and then you go to the master numbers, 11, 22, 33. There is no 44. 33 is the highest degree. So a lot of you guys are now in completion, and you're ready to ascend to the master number, which is 11. In which the 11 is the visionary, just like the owl. So see, there's a spiritual journey that you guys are going on here. And you're getting wish fulfillment, you're getting the money. And spirits picked you because you have been through so much and you deserve this. This is good karma for you guys. This is meant for you. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive. But you've seen how earlier you didn't see that big, huge love cup of like blessings. And then you get it with the Ace of Cups. And then here you are holding it. You're very happy and content. So I see you guys being very happy. You feel very blessed. Yeah, and there could be an ending with this King of Wands. Or like this, for the males watching, this could also be you guys who went through a lot of endings. But I do feel like there could end up being some type of an ending with this King of Wands. But just know that if a relationship does end, it's for the greater good. You need to see things from a higher perspective. But they're also whoever this King of Wands is, they have like regret and despair. So if you ended something with a King of Wands or somebody who has a lot of fire in their chart, they have regret and despair for ending things with you. So here they come, okay? So you do have somebody coming in here who's going to try to offer you love. And they're looking at the future, and they see a future with you, and they could try to ask you to commit to them now. But I also want you to be careful because they're looking at your future, and they're seeing your blessings. So this individual, they may have misjudged you and thought they could just end things with you, but then they like looked again and they're like, wait a minute, Sagittarius or whoever you are watching is going to be very successful. Maybe I should go back in and try to reel them back in. So I want you to be careful because I feel like with the Ten of Swords, this person did betray you in some type of way. And I need you to keep that fresh in your mind when this person returns to try to renew this. Because like I said, a lot of you guys have a huge spiritual calling, and the last thing you're going to want to do is let somebody come in and get you off your path. Like, you don't want that. Yeah, look at that. This person was to come in and make peace with you and move to calmer waters. Oh, they want to do right by you. So they know that they did something to you, like I said. They know they did something to you. But look at that, number 11. See, they're moving you. You were in the 9 energy, but completion. And now you're ready to ascend to the next level, the 11. The 11th master number. The visionary. And you see how her eyes are blinded? She's blinded because she's the seer. She doesn't need earthly eyes to see into the future. She knows what the hell is coming. And I feel like you know that with this person too. Like you see people for who they are, and you see their agendas. Yeah, this person, I want you to be careful because there's a blockage here, this Leo energy. Like, they're going to come in with the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, try to, like, woo you in, draw you in, give you, like, love. But at the same time, they also, I feel like, could be energetically blocking your destiny, blocking your gifts, maybe even blocking another love that's meant to be for you. Yeah, and I think this person or you do a lot of overthinking about this. Okay, and the birds have been trying to tell you this too. Those of you seeing crows. Yeah, see, this person, you just need to make sure that they're the ones that actually want the 10 of Cups with you, which is like complete emotional fulfillment and family. Because if not, they could actually be blocking you from getting that and blocking you from your destiny. Because this is your destiny, the star energy. Yeah, and then look, they need you to look at things from a higher perspective. So, say there is somebody in your life, but they're not really putting in the work to give you the 10 of Cups or give you the 10 of Pentacles. They're just kind of there. Just know that there's a pretty good chance they're blocking you for something greater. 4 of Wands. You know, hold on. I want to pull more. Ace of Wands. Yeah, see, this is what I was afraid of. See, I was going to tell you, okay, that this person's going to come in. They've had a change of perspective. They want to do right by you, marry you, and give you the 10 of Cups. But look what just came out. 7 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. So, it really kind of makes me think, hold on, I want to pull more. But I really feel like this person's just going to end up lying to you and breaking your damn heart. Like, I feel like they're promising you the 10 of Cups and shit like that. Look, here they go at the bottom playing mind games. I really feel like this person is trying to block you from your destiny. Sagittarius. I feel like they're blocking, like a blessing blocker. Yeah, look, there you go. Seven of Pentacles. See, they want you to remember what this person did to you. Because if they did it once, Sagittarius, they're going to do it again. I mean, not always, but man, if they did it to you once, did they really love you? Do they really respect you? Yeah, they need you to keep your eyes on like this higher power. This God energy. Yeah. Because, you know, this person, they could have had you, like, in a third party. And a lot of things are about to come into your reality. Because you go from the 7 to the 8 of Pentacles. Then you were at the 9 earlier. A lot of things are coming into your reality. And you're going to be celebrating. But it's like, I feel like this person was not committing to you and honoring you. And now they want to return. And I just want you to make sure that they're not returning just because they see your success. They're also stalking you. This person stalks you, and they have anxiety and worry about what you're doing when you say you're working. That shows up all the time. There they are. And this person also, if they are an ex, they want to stay in your life, even if it's just a friend, just so maybe they can benefit off you. So I want you to be careful, because I really feel like this person's juggling you. And they could also be having like financial difficulties. Yeah, this person's jealous of your success. This comes out all the time. And they could have like self-sabotaged this relationship on purpose, but this person's jealous of you. And they play mind games. And I think that's what Spirit's trying to like warn you about. And they don't have a lot to offer you. They're just offering you like this Page of Pentacles, like let's hang out, shit like that. Yeah, and then there's a Tower. See, so I think this person could try to like suck you back in and then just pull the rug like right out from under you all over again. So just be aware of this person. Yeah, like you may find out that they're keeping their options open and always have. Yeah, that there's competition. Like they want to keep you in drama, competition, and all this bullshit. And then they come back and say they're sorry. It's like they think they can do whatever they want and then come back and apologize, and that's going to like fix everything and you're going to fall for it. So don't fall for that bullshit. Because, yeah, you guys are moving to success. And I feel like this person feels like they're running out of time. They could be angry, but they're jealous of your success. And they're very burdened. Spirit wants you to drop the burden of this. So, in the extended, I'm going to do an extended on this. I'm going to pull for what's coming in new love for December. And then I'm going to pull for the person you're dealing with and past person, like, for December. Like, what's the person... so the new love will be kind of who you're dealing with. Or I'm going to ask what's coming for new love for December. And then I'll do, like, a current one, who you're dealing with now, how they feel, true intentions, actions, anything hidden. Yeah, so I'll do one for new love coming in. And then I'll do one for your current person. And then I'll do another spread for your past person, how they're feeling, what they're thinking, and what actions they're about to do. Okay? That way you can kind of get like an idea. And my extendeds are only $8 and they last a while. They're not just like a 10-minute video like a lot of other readers. They'll just do like a 10-minute. But mine are usually anywhere from 30, 40, sometimes 50 minutes. So we'll see what's coming for new love. Your current person you're dealing with. So if you are involved with somebody right now, I'll pull cards on them and tell you their true feelings and intentions and actions, anything hidden. And then I'll pull one for your past person. So if you have an ex and you're kind of trying to figure out what they're about to do, I'll pull one for them too. Okay? So we'll see you guys in the extended. Love you guys.